Well, day 16, and something very interesting. Do you remember how yesterday I had a big-ish meal that I got from a place, and it had a little more carbs than I was supposed to have? I got on the scale today, and I was up 2.1 pounds. So yesterday I was 323.3 pounds, and today I'm 325.4. Ouch. Not a big deal. Again, I'm trying to remember that this is more about the health metrics and the habits and stuff, but a lot of you guys have been saying that I should only weigh myself once a week. And I think that long term, that is probably the healthiest way to go about this. But I wanted to get data now at the beginning. And since especially the first couple of weeks are so volatile, especially with weight, I wanted just to see the day-to-day, and I'm not taking it as, I guess I'm not taking it to heart as much, because I know that these numbers are very volatile, and especially now at the beginning, they're not going to be, it's not going to be very exact, very decisive, very strict. And so I will probably eventually transition to weighing myself less, but I wanted to get this data for the first couple of weeks, just making sure that I was seeing how I was responding to the changes that I'm starting to make, because it is a bit of a drastic change. So, but yeah, seeing this like 2 pounds, yikes! The whole the trend has been like, and then just having that uptick, it hurts a little bit, but it's okay. Yesterday the lumen measurement. So the lumen is the little metabolism measurement thingy that I use in the mornings. Gave me a high score that meant that I was burning too many carbs. But then this morning I actually got a 2 out of 5, which is pretty good. So what I'm guessing is the meal that I had yesterday, yes, I had more carbs than I was allowed for the day. So that probably contributes, but I'm guessing that it was probably pretty high in sodium, and I have been eating much lower sodium. And so I'm guessing that it's making me retain water. And that's why such a huge uptick in the weight. I don't know. I'm all speculating. I'm all speculation now. But it's all speculation. What am I saying? It's all speculation right now. So, I did just, I haven't really eaten much today other than breakfast. So I just did another lumen measurement, and I got a 1. So that means that my body is burning fat. So that's good. We're in a good place. And, we're going to try to get a little bit better this upcoming week with the meals again, and just, sticking to the macros. Not that I haven't, but, this was the first time. Yesterday was the first time that I went over my carbs for a day. I had been under. So, this week we're getting back to that. I've also been having fewer meals and having larger meals. So I'm going to try to get back to having 3 meals a day this week, if we can. So in preparation for that, I cooked some chicken today, like a lot of chicken. Like, this is a lot of chicken. But today, I still have a lot of the meat sauce, the pasta sauce that I made the other day. So we're gonna have that for dinner. Let me get it and I'll show you guys, and we'll look at the macros for today and the calories and all that good stuff for today. All right. Okay, so we are going to make another portion of the Huel pasta bolognese, and we're gonna mix it with the homemade meat sauce that I made the other day. And we need to add a few things because this by itself has more carbs than protein and fat, so we need to soup it up a little bit to get everything. So we're gonna start with 200 grams of the little mushroom bolognese that I made. Let's get this going. And this is what that looks like. So 200 grams. 78, 157, 195, 199, come on, 200, yay! Okay. Then, let's put this away right away. Then we're gonna add the pasta bolognese from Huel, and that we're doing one serving, which is 101. I don't think we need this anymore. 101. Zero it out. Come in here and that's 52. $98, $99, $100. Yeah, let's call it 100. Is this? Yeah. Close this baby up. Okay, let's keep going. So we had 100 of that. We're gonna add 75 grams of mozzarella. Let's see. $43, $60, and then I decide on these amounts based on the macros. So I just kind of start adding a few things and see where the macros go, and then based on that I keep adding, like, do we still need a little more fat? Do we need a little more protein? And then, like, this cheese adds protein and fat to the equation. So that's 75 grams of mozzarella. Then we're doing 30 grams of Parmesan. That's 11, 20, 29, 30. Perfect. Okay. And now we're gonna add our powders. All right, let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, and let's get going with the powders. So I'm adding the Flexi Joints supplement just because I haven't been having it since we haven't been making a lot of shakes the last few days. I haven't had this, and so I need to add just 1 scoop of that. It's supposed to be unflavored, so I don't think it's going to be a problem at all. And we're also adding 30 grams of the collagen.
get it going. It's gonna be quite a bit. That's 22, 25. Ooh, went a little overboard. Yikes. 34. So I'm gonna update that a little bit. Collagen peptides, 34. And then we're doing 25 of the MCT powder. Zero it out, and we go 25 grams, yeah. That's 12, 21, 25. Perfect. And then last but not least, some olive oil. We're adding 10 grams. 10 grams to this baby. 8, 10, 11. Good enough. All right. Now we're gonna take this, put it all in a pot with a little bit of water, cook it, and then I'll be back. Well, this is looking less like pasta bolognese and more like bolognese soup, but I added a little bit of water and it was maybe a little too much. Also, most of it isn't pasta. Obviously, there's a little bit from the huel, but most of it isn't. So could have been a little bit thicker, but it's okay. While this cools off a little bit, let's take a look at the macros. And so this is 1,284 calories, and yes, this is all of it. This has 59 grams of carbs, 93 grams of protein, and 75 grams of fat. Now, for today, we ended up under on all three macros, just over half on all three of them. And the calories that I'm consuming today are 1,350 because I had basically a coffee for breakfast and then this. So that's it. Let's see how we do tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting to see. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow.